Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Pony Express put SMU football on the map, and Gerald J. Ford Stadium continues to shine. Opened in 2000, its capacity of 32,000 has grown over the years. The SMU Mustangs are high on the success of last season and hope to pack the pony again this season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Thunderbirds kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mustangs offense will get the football first. And now we get a look at Kevin Jennings. Tough day in that last. A couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Bunch formation for these receivers. They go to the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Jennings. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Dorsett. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's pulled down. 6. The Thunderbirds will try to punch it in on first and goal. Jackson gonna throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Jennings. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it, fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Dorsett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Now on 3rd down for this offense. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Thunderbirds are moving quickly down the field.
I mean, it's nice to see your QB come out and really establish himself and get in a rhythm early. He had a passing touchdown on the first drive already. Now putting another drive together. He's comfortable. He's got time in the pocket. So far, he really looks like he might be the real deal.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hassle of football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Thunderbirds are in the hurry up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the
makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Fitted in the window for the score.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Number 97, set to kick it away.
On the run from inside his own 5. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires it down the seam. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run.
There's some room. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Thunderbirds with the 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, what a cut! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Wide receiver going in motion. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's the pressure. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback. Force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
He'll pitch it. And they're able to get him down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Number 97, set to kick it off.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of fun.
He's got it way down the field. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Here comes the offense on first down. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Could be an alley. Give him 6. Touchdown, SMU! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Give him 109 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Once he got some room, it was over.
Number 3.
I just love that about this team because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, they just come right back out, David, and they put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on your throat. They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such an explosive offense, man. They can hurt you so fast. They're so dangerous. Defenses don't know what to do. You're right. Great answer. You give up a touchdown, you go right back and get you one.
They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Grabbed in the middle, it's Knight. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense...
There's a crease. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He goes right back to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! He got it, beat down in bounds.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And it's the Thunderbirds in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Jackson gonna throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Takes it in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? and he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Rides the option, he keeps it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball they're thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught. At the 20, he's got space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense.
Got it! They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, SMU! Somehow, they got up off the deck, they fought back, and they've tied the game.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game, he scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in the hurry up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Oh, he's got some space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The RPO, it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And it's the Thunderbirds are rolling down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Jackson will throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Give to the back. Might have a chance. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Finds his man. It's Knight. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll run the counter. Maybe a crease. Touchdown Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And it's the Thunderbirds with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today.
Got a little grass. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! They move on top here in the fourth.
And just like that, the game has completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Pulls it in with one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. He caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. And the Mustangs respond.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They took it 68 yards on that drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lets it fly. Working on the right. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Rushes on him. Breaks loose. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They got the clock stopped with the spike, so here we go. One more chance if they're going to pull this one out. Jackson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great